Hey y'all, welcome back for another color with me. Today I decided to get extra cozy and color in bed. I live in the south and we're expecting an ice storm anytime soon. So to keep my mind off of it, I decided to color a page that I wish I was there instead. Hawaii on the beach. Yes, thank you. Let's get started. So as you can see, I have an index card. I'm just going to use that to swatch. I'm just kind of winging it on this page. For this page, I'm only using Cali art markers. I'm starting with the sand and I'm using color Y701. So now that the sand is completed, I am going to work on the characters. The sand turned out a little bit more orangey than I would like, but it's okay. We're just going to roll with it. So now onto the characters. I do them each in a different brown tone, starting with the bunny, and I'm using Y710. So what I'm doing here is I am going in first and putting down a layer of where I want shadows. Now you can do shadows either before or after, just depending on what it is. That's how I determine it. If I want more of a blended look, I will go and put a layer down first and then you just go over it to blend it. Now I'm using Y826 for the next character. For the next character, I'm using Y934. As you can see here, I did the same technique as I did on the first one. Now, since it is a darker color, it will be a little bit softer for the shadow. That's why it'll just really blended. So then I went ahead and did the log and the tree trunks, and now I'm moving on to the greenery using G606, G6804, and G406. I'm using the darker shade on the furthest one away, and then I use the lighter shades on the ones that are more in the front. The next thing I work on is the sky and the water. I believe it got cut out, or parts of it did, so I used B502 for the sky, and then for the cloud, I used CG1100, and for the sun, I used Y102. For the water, I used B714 and B802. I wanted a more blue-green for the water and more of a bright blue for the sky. I'm not sure what happened to the footage of me coloring the water, but I used a lighter blue along the shoreline and then the darker blue moving outward, and I tried to blend it as best I could. And then I show you it with no detailing, and then here's the detailed. Thanks for watching.